What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This week we're gonna be heading into Oaxaca City. It's about a 3-hour drive from where we are. What's going on is just this past week, one of my lower left molars has been bothering me, like just a really dull pain. And the past few days it's really spiked in intensity. It's especially with like temperatures, cold and hot. So it's something I definitely want to address because I've actually switched to a different side of my mouth that I'm chewing on, my right side. And it's just something I want to address as quick as possible. We want to document this whole experience. Figured maybe some of you guys would be interested to see how a medical procedure, so to speak, or any kind of, I don't know, dental in general, what kind of prices we're looking at, what the whole process is like. We actually rented a hotel ahead of time. There's one we really like. It's about 600 pesos a night, so about 30 some dollars, but they have like a nice enclosed parking area where they close it at night, hot water, Wi-Fi, I mean, queen bed. We're taking Aiden's crib with us so he can sleep in, and we've got quite a few other things because we're gonna try to stay in Oaxaca City tonight, Sunday night. Go do my appointment tomorrow early as soon as they open, Monday, and I'll put something in the video of which place we're actually going to. But I just looked something up on Google Maps that had really good reviews, 5 stars from like 60 people. Plus there's a lot of expats there, so they're gonna have pretty good service and hopefully at a reasonable price. So tag along and we'll see how everything goes. Thanks for watching. Once we got up here, there was a local girl named Soledad, and she was selling these little turtles made out of wool, so they're local sheep's wool. So we got a couple of them. She was offering one for 15 pesos, or the whole bundle that she had for 200. So we ended up just buying 2 for 50 because I didn't have any change. So one of them's gonna go on Aiden's backpack, and the other one's gonna go in Verde, right over there. All right, we're taking off. Check it out. We already had a little turtle here, a little macrame one and some little mushrooms. And now our turtle has a little turtle friend. Cool, we haven't named him yet, but there he is. Right, we're here in Miawatlan on our way out. Vanessa just ran into the OXXO. She's putting some saldo, some minutes on her phone so we can use the data for, of course, music as well as directions for when we get there. We're about to hit the highway, but last stop, we're gonna hit up the Caja Popular. It's a bank. When I'm doing any transactions with like foreign accounts, they have the best service fees. It's only like 17 pesos to do a withdrawal, whereas others are, you know, 50 up. I've seen some to almost 200 pesos, which is like $12. So foreign accounts, I use Caja Popular. You can find them in a lot of places. They're pretty common. But my banking that I do here in Mexico, I use Banorte. But today I'm gonna go play with some money from the United States. So we'll hit that up and get out of here. We've made it to the room. We're just getting settled in right now. We haven't been in this room before, but I've always wanted it. I've been across the hall, but here it does have a window, which I really like. And just like a lot of places, most places in Mexico, they got tons of flowers and plants all over the place, especially here in Oaxaca, which I love. Pretty simple, just like a single queen size bed, I think, or yeah, queen. And then the bathroom, toilet. Nothing too fancy, but it does have hot water, nice shower, so that's great. So for 30 some odd dollars, not too shabby. Pretty much settled into the hotel, and we're on top of the roof of the hotel right now. So I always like this spot because you get a really good view of all of Oaxaca. The downtown area is just off that way, and I'll look up online exactly what that's called. I checked real quick and wasn't able to find it, but the nice thing about this location is we're pretty close to the city center, and with this parking garage, we're all tucked away with our truck, and we're just gonna forget about it there. We're not gonna drive until we actually just head back home. So We're gonna keep that parked and just walk everywhere, see what we can get into this evening. We're pretty hungry right now, so we're gonna go grab some food. One other thing I wanted to point out is these are the solar hot water heaters that they have here. You can buy them in different liter sizes. This one's pretty large, obviously, because it's a hotel, but it uses these glass tubes to heat the water. And it actually gets boiling hot. So if you look at this tube, steam and water actually shoot out of that just as like a pressure release. So this is what I want to install on our roof. Obviously a smaller tank. I'm thinking like 100 liters. And that'll go on our roof, and we'll use that for our hot water in the bathroom. So these are actually really common. This is what everyone uses down here. And for the size tank that we're gonna be using, I think it's only about 3,000 pesos, so like 150, 160 dollars. So that's what we're talking about. All right, let's go. At the main park downtown. There's all kinds of stuff going on right now. They've got performers. We got Pikachu here. There's a band, but it's just a madhouse. It's definitely stimulation overload. So I think we're gonna do a lap and we're gonna pick up some cheap burgers and enjoy them and walk around where it's probably just a little more quiet. Aiden. Cream cones while we were down at the park in the setting. We're gonna start working our way up to the hamburgers and just enjoy the walk around. It's a beautiful night. So we finished our hamburgers. We got 3 hamburgers and a hot dog for 195 pesos. So just right around $10, 11 or so. So not bad. We like to splurge when we come to the big city. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how it goes, so it's been fantastic. We're gonna go bathe and unwind for the evening, and I'll get ready for my appointment tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Good morning. Monday morning here in Oaxaca City. Beautiful. You can see the mist off above the city here, kind of raising with the sunlight. It's a little chilly, it's not too bad, but good day. It's about 7:30. The place I'll be going for my dental work today is called EBSA Dental. I'll throw something in the video, a little link or I don't know, a little screenshot. I'm not sure, I'll figure it out here later. But it's about 30 minutes away walking from where we're at. So they open at 10. We're thinking about taking off from here about 8:30, and that gives us time to get some coffee, take some photos, enjoy the walk, you know, make a trip of it. There's like a main highway that passes through that's a straight shot there. We don't want to take that. It's only like about the same exact amount of time to just cut through all these nice little parks and different areas. So we're gonna do that instead. So that should be nice. Another thing is I pulled up a nice comparison chart that I found online, comparing prices of dental work in the United States as compared to Mexico. So I will also throw some of those charts in the video as well so you guys can see. So I've already done some prior research. This EBSA Dental, where I'll be going, they've got like 67 reviews, most of them in English, and all 5 stars. So the best that I've seen in this area. But I don't have an appointment, so I'm just gonna show up a little before 10 and hopefully they can do a walk-in. We are planning on staying another night here just so we're not doing, you know, dental stuff today and then rushing back. We're also gonna try to take care of supply run before we head back to the house since we're out and about anyways. So it's just gonna be easier and less stress. We're gonna enjoy the trip as well, so we're gonna stay here tonight. So that'll be nice. One of the things here in Mexico is it's good to know your prices ahead of time on average, and definitely don't be afraid to haggle, because sometimes, you know, they'll throw a high price out there, and, you know, if you don't know what you're talking about and you don't have the confidence, you will get taken advantage of. So it's good to do some prior research or have an idea of what the prices are, because I mean, more likely than not, a lot of places will just throw some way highball price at you. And I mean, it's because probably most of the times people just don't question it, and they're just like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So it's better to do just a little bit of research. It could save you a lot of money in the long run. I think that's about it for this morning. I'm gonna drink my coffee and get on our way. We're all woken up, we're active. We've got about an hour until we're gonna try to be at our destination, the dental office. So we're just hanging around. We found one of our favorite parks here, Parque El Llano. Parque El Llano. Yeah, this place is huge, it's beautiful. There's people dancing, practicing bike tricks, I don't know, anything and everything, jogging. It's a great park. So we're gonna continue walking around, find something to eat, and hit up the dental office. As far as cities go, we really do love Oaxaca City. I mean, I keep putting the camera away, and it's like almost every moment there's something just beautiful here. There's just so many things that, I don't know, it's really nice to just take in and enjoy. We're almost to the dentist's office, but I just wanted to give some context as to what I do know is the tooth that's bothering me. I don't know, probably like 8-9 years ago, I had a really bad cavity that had to get filled, and he told me that it was pretty close to the nerve. So that's what we were worried about, and he said it's not 100% chance, maybe 50-50 that it would get to the nerve. So I'm guessing it's probably that. So we're gonna go find out. We're at the dental office now. It's like 9:52, so they're still not open yet. We're gonna go hang around somewhere here pretty close and see what we can do about these teethers. Waiting room. And she's gonna throw me in for a quick inspection to see what we need early before her first patient arrives. So we'll probably come back later. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Just a quick checkup. She was able to get me in pretty early, so she did have a patient right away, but she was able to squeeze me in to review exactly what I was talking about, since I knew what was kind of going on. For 350 pesos, so about $20, she gave me an x-ray. We did some tests for like temperature, hot, cold, and she was like tapping on it, and we definitely identified it was that tooth I was thinking about where I had the fillings. We're assuming that the root is actually dying, so I am gonna need a root canal. That is something that we're gonna have to set up with a specialist, so we're gonna come back when the specialist is available. Today at 2, she's gonna get me in to remove the filling that's in place and to clean it out and to check it out entirely. So I did get some prices, and I did do some research to see how those compare as into the United States. So for a root canal, it will be 3,800 pesos, which is about $222. And from my chart and what I saw online, that seems pretty average for down here in Mexico. I'm happy with that price, especially for a place that has such good reviews. I'm happy with that. It is a molar that I'll be getting my root canal on, and usually in the United States, that's gonna be about $890 to $1,500 in US dollars. So here, 222, so a huge discount. Depending on the size of the hole that's left over, that cavity, once I get my root canal, they may be able to just put in some resin, which is gonna be the cheaper option, about $70, 1,200 pesos. Or if it's pretty large, which if I do recall, it was a pretty large cavity that was there. So if I get that filled with a ceramic inlay, that's gonna be 3,500 pesos or $200 US. Typically, a ceramic inlay in the United States is going to cost you about $650 to $1,200. So huge savings on that. And then for my dental care today, in total for my x-ray, for the cleaning, for getting rid of that filling and just revision and getting me prepped for our specialist, that's going to cost me $55 in total, plus the cost of the trip, which really wasn't too bad. So we're just at the park right now, Parque El Llano, and we're gonna hang out here for a minute until 2 o'clock. She's gonna have more time to see me and actually perform that procedure, getting rid of the filling. We will be coming back. So I think if you're in the US and you only have like a week off or something, to make like a whole adventure of it and make a trip down to Mexico just for more affordable dental healthcare, maybe get a revision in the United States, something a little more affordable, but know exactly what kind of more invasive or intensive procedures you're gonna need in advance, so that you can come and have the specialist ready and everything lined up and just get that taken care of while you're here, if you just need a week or a few days or whatever you're able to work out. We did speak mainly in Spanish. We tried English for a little bit, but it was just a lot easier to work in Spanish. So some Spanglish, just figuring out what we needed to so that we're all on the same page and aware. But I'm really happy with the experience. And yeah, we'll be going back in here in an hour or so and enjoy the rest of our day and head back home tomorrow morning. We just finished up at EBSA Dental here. My mouth feels pretty funny. I actually can't feel it at all. It's kind of fun, I keep playing with it. But anyways, I'm gonna throw up some photos of the actual process and what they did. It was pretty intensive. Pretty simple work though. She was able to do it as the dental like hygienist, the assistant, and it took about an hour and a half. So not too bad. It went by pretty quick for 600 pesos for that hour and a half. So like 30 some dollars, 35 probably. But in total for the day, for her x-rays, revision in the morning, that was 350. So I'm at 950 pesos for the day. And what she did is she cleared everything out. We found the nerve. It looks like it is dying, so I am gonna get a root canal. But for now, she just cleaned and sterilized everything and put like a temporary resin patch on it. So now, as soon as one of their two specialists are available, they're gonna contact me, and I will be coming back here to get that root canal. And it's looking like I could get the more cost-effective version of just filling it with resin, because it's not a whole bunch of the tooth. You guys will be able to see, but it looks like it'll work out pretty well. Looks like I'll be making out nicely. So now we're just gonna enjoy the rest of our time here in Oaxaca, the evening, head out in the morning, do our shopping, and then back to the cabin. Yeah, Aiden is sleeping. Look at that little sleepy boy. All right. Hola, buenos dias. It's Monday morning right now, 9 o'clock. We're doing our last little walk. We've got everything prepared and in the hotel. So as soon as we get back to the hotel, we're just gonna load up the truck and take off from here. So we're enjoying a walk. We're gonna go to a pharmacy that's nearby, that's on our favorite route, just kind of walking around, and we're gonna see if we can pick up some specialty formula that Aiden uses that's lactose free. So we're gonna check that out and move our legs, and then we are just going to pick up some gas and head to Miahuatlan for our purchases and get back home. We are just leaving the Bodega Aurrera. It's owned by Walmart, but this is the biggest thing close to home. We're still about an hour away, but this is where we pick up a lot of our supplies. We just got this grocery cart full of supplies, food. We got some veggies, some fruits, some bread, different things just for the week, and it cost us 632 pesos, so about $37. All right, let's go. When we left, I had 3/4 of a tank. And when we arrived here, I had just a little over a quarter tank. So to get to Oaxaca and back to the house, it was about half a tank of gas, so not too bad. This 98 Ford Ranger gets really good gas mileage. It's only 4 cylinders, so pretty happy with that. We're at the Pemex, the local gas station here. We just filled up 810 pesos for 33 liters. I'll throw up somewhere here on the screen the conversion for gallons to dollars, or however that works out. But I'm not sure if you guys are aware if it's like this for everybody, but here in Mexico, we never pump our own gas. They take care of everything for us. Right now he's checking the tire pressure of Verde. So just for a little tip, we're gonna get all filled up, head up to the house, head down to the cabin, and hunker down for a few days. Work on the cabin and edit some videos and play around. I don't know if you noticed, but we parked in a different spot than the one we were in where we left. We've got a few different spots that we like to park for different access to the cabin. I like to switch it up every so often and just keep changing it so no one ever really knows when or where we are, you know. All right, we're gonna get all our stuff together, hang out to the cabin, and that will be a wrap. We're back at the cabin. I just wanted to say thanks for tagging along, and as you can see, it's definitely much more affordable here in Mexico for a whole lot of different things. I mean, in total that trip cost us, you know, maybe around $200 as far as lodging, food, and the dental procedures. So definitely manageable, and you know, got a little vacation in as well. So thanks for tagging along. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see what we come up with next. Bye.